What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the Calgary Stampede, which I see here is an annual rodeo exhibition and festival held every July in Calgary, Alberta. And sure enough, there's a picture here. There's a guy at a rodeo. I didn't know Canada did the whole, cowboys and cowboy hats and horses and rodeos and Wild West. I thought that was an American thing, like a Wild West thing. But sure enough, here it says there's a special, huge event going on in Calgary, Alberta with all this stuff. It's a 10-day event which bills itself as the greatest outdoor show on Earth. Wow, quite a claim. Maybe true. Who knows? I'm actually going to be looking at a video of this that I found showing the entire Calgary Stampede and everything that goes on there. So we're going to take a look at that in a second. It attracts over 1 million visitors per year and features the world's largest rodeos. Wow, the largest rodeos in the world. I would have definitely assumed those are in the United States, Canada, Alberta. You're taking some of our thunder here. I thought the biggest rodeos would be in Texas or something here, but no, it's at the Calgary Stampede. Parades, midways, stage shows, concerts, agricultural competitions. I don't know what that means. What else do we have here? Let's look at how did this begin? Who started this? The event's roots are traced to 1886. Wow, this has gone back quite a while, actually, when the Calgary and District Agricultural Society held its first fair. In 1912, American promoter Guy Weedlick organized his first rodeo and festival, known as the Stampede. Wait, what? Guy Weedlick. An American? Did an American have something to do with this? Wait a minute. George Weedlick, Guy Weedlick, was an American cowboy, best known as the founder of the Calgary Stampede. An American founded the Calgary Stampede. I'm kind of proud that an American had some kind of say, something to do with the formation of this event, and that, honestly, that makes a lot more sense to me in a way. Is that why there's such an American kind of feeling, kind of vibe, kind of theme going on here? I know, having cowboy hats and horses and guns and, whips and all that good stuff is not necessarily just American culture, but I certainly think of it as very American. I don't think anyone will deny that, so I'm not shocked an American had something to do with this, but I'm a little shocked that an American organized this, founded it, or helped found it. American promoter all the way up in Calgary, Alberta. Go figure. Starting rodeos and stuff. I love it. All right, so this is a video that is going to go over all the amazing things that happen at the Calgary Stampede and what it looks like. So let's take a look at this.
The Stampede is a 10-day, multi-million-dollar rodeo, agricultural exhibition, and Western party that takes over the city of Calgary every July.
Western? This looks like Texas. It's a Western party. They got the shirts and the hats and the square dancing. Wow, feel right at home. Oh.
In 1912, the first Calgary Stampede showcased agricultural trade and games of skill by cowboys from the real Wild West.
Okay.
Carrying on that...
Like cowboys from the Wild West, in the United States, came up, and I'm curious where, the American Wild West part of this, how much it influenced all this. Apparently a lot, just by looking at it and hearing about it.
That tradition, the Calgary Stampede Rodeo has become one of the most coveted events in the professional rodeo circuit.
Wow.
And a world-renowned agricultural fair.
Cool. Oh, I love it.
Traditions evolve. Today, the Stampede caters to visitors from around the world with A-list entertainers, arts and crafts, amusement games and rides, cultural events, and the...
Oh, wow. This reminds me of the Canadian National Exhibition, which I reacted to a little while back. Giant fair. That's what this used to be, just an agricultural event where you probably showed off your best cow and your horse wrangling skills. And sure enough, in the modern day, we got to throw in Ferris wheels and carnival games. And I'm not upset about that either, to be honest.
The easygoing, friendly Calgarians. The Stampede grounds are located just southeast of downtown Calgary and houses the rodeo, exhibition, and amusement rides. But the Stampede is also an attitude and extends from the grounds to all corners of the city with community events and free pancake breakfasts.
Is this must just be like one of the biggest, if not the biggest event in Calgary all year? Like 1 million people show up to this thing. It's 10 days long. Okay.
During the 10 days of Stampede, locals trade in their business suits for cowboy hats, jeans, and boots.
Yes!
In this video, we'll take a look at the events at the grandstand, which include the rodeo, chuck wagon races, and the evening variety show.
Okay, awesome. I was just thinking, imagine an American finally deciding to, like, visit Canada, and they're like, I'm gonna go to Calgary. I'm just feeling random. I'm just gonna go to Calgary. And they show up, and it happens to be this week. The Calgary Stampede, and just everyone is dressed up like cowboys. And this American would be so confused. Like, what? They'd be like, what is going on? Did I take a flight to Texas?
Then we'll visit the agricultural and art exhibits, including a visit to the Indian village.
Wow.
Then it's off to the Midway for rides, games, food, and a little partying.
This looks good.
Finally, we'll give you a few things you must do while visiting Calgary during the Stampede.
Right.
The easiest way to get to the Stampede is by light rail transit called the C train.
Okay, I'm not gonna take a look at how exactly you get to the Calgary Stampede. I want to jump into some of the cool stuff that happens at the actual event.
Park admission is around $20 and is included with all pre-purchased rodeo or evening show tickets.
$20?
And some evening concerts.
$20? For a good time? And cowboys.
The grandstand is located at the south end of the park and is the venue for the rodeo at 1:30 each day.
Wow.
Tickets for the rodeo are available online at calgarystampede.com or at the ticket booth in front of the grandstand.
That is so cool. I've never been to a rodeo myself. Docking some American points there. I've never been to a rodeo. That's like a super southern thing, and it actually seems like it'd be a really cool experience. It's maybe not so great how they have to treat some of the bulls and stuff to like poke them with sticks to get them riled up. But putting that aside for a second, like it is for sure like seems like really, really cool to see in person.
The best seats are in the infield right behind the rodeo arena, but great seating is available in the midsection of the grandstand.
Huh.
At only $15, standing room tickets will be the best value, but you will be exposed to the ever-changing Calgary weather. The rodeo consists of 6 main events and 3 novice or junior events over a period of 3 hours.
What is... Hold on. Saddle bronc, bull riding, yep, bareback, barrel racing, steer wrestling animals, tie-down roping. I've seen that on TV, where they have to, like, rope a young calf or something while riding on a horse, throw a rope around them and tie them up. It actually sounds like it'd be an amazing display of skill and, like, hand-eye coordination, honestly.
The events are designed to showcase the skill of cowboys associated to traditional ranching work.
Yeah.
For the most part, the animals are not harmed in these events.
Okay.
And are cared for at a very high standard set in place by the Calgary Stampede.
That's good.
Rodeo, however, is a dangerous sport.
That's good. As the animals are very well cared for as the cowboy tackles this calf.
Very high standard set in place by the Calgary Stampede.
Get down.
Rodeo, however, is a dangerous sport, and the skill of the rodeo clowns and safety precautions ensure the show is entertaining for all.
Okay.
The evening variety show and chuck wagon races start at 7:45 p.m. in the grandstand, followed by the nightly fireworks show, which can be viewed throughout the park.
This seems like just such a fun time.
The exhibitions are located in the agricultural buildings, Indian Village, and BMO Center. In the agricultural building, you'll find daily performances of animals showcasing feats of strength and utility, with events throughout the day featuring ranching activities.
This actually seems like it'd be a nice opportunity. You could go enjoy it. You could bring your family, bring your kids, like show them live animals, like farm animals and stuff, and it probably like kind of educational depending on how you approach it, and also just kind of mindless fun as well, which is always great. Horse, ponies.
The barns feature an amazing selection of award-winning stock and specialty animals,
Cool.
and is a great way to get up and close with gorgeous 1,000+ pound cattle and horses.
Yeah.
Just east of the agricultural buildings is Indian Village. Local First Nation tribes throughout Alberta will display native crafts and perform traditional dances.
Oh, that's cool. Highlighting some of the native culture and this kind of original, Canadian inhabitants and some of their culture, and they do a performance and are highlighted in a part of the Calgary Stampede. That's kind of nice to see.
Stop by the open teepees to visit with tribe members and marvel in the beautiful craftsmanship on display. At the north end of the park is the BMO Center and the Corral.
Ooh.
For dog lovers, the Corral has daily shows in the dog bowl featuring stunts and amazing agility of dogs throughout North America.
Yes. Oh no, they're not gonna show that. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't expect the Calgary Stampede to have any kind of dog show or dog tricks or anything to do with dogs, but I'm not upset that there is a dog show. They're not gonna show it though. All right. Boo.
The main exhibition hall has a variety of commercial and retail stalls selling as seen on TV items, alongside local crafts and treats.
Wow, that's cool. Like crafts, local craft, handcrafted items, and leather stuff, and cowboy hats. That's cool. I can't even believe I'm watching a Canadian video right now. Like I keep kind of forgetting because this is so like Wild West stuff, like American stuff.
Stick around for the culinary show or wander off to the art exhibit hall to view works from outstanding local and international artists.
Whoa, that is very cool. Wine garden. They do a great job with how they set up this whole event. It looks massive. And it looks like there'd be endless stuff to do. And
the Midway is where the action is.
And this. Rides.
Amusement rides and games stretch from one end of the park to the other.
Wow, oh my god.
Daily ride passes can be purchased along with...
These are some of the... So I get a little nervous around the carnival festival rides, like how they have to tear them down and set them up, and they travel with them, and it's like, okay. But that aside, these are the most amazing, like, festival rides I've ever seen. These look like it'd be at an amusement park.
With individual tickets if you just want to try a few.
Look at this, this water ride. This log plume. This looks like straight out of an amusement park. How did they even travel with this and set this up here? It's called Niagara Falls, too. Wow, what?
There's also a kids section of the Midway with rides and games tailored for smaller children.
Okay, nice.
Additionally, the BMO Kids Zone at the south end of the park provides complimentary activities.
Very cool. Oh, and like a ski lift thing that you can take over the entire festival. That would be awesome, just to see everything. I don't know if they're going to show that point of view.
My ride will comfortably take you from one end of the park to the other.
Yes! Wow, the city looks great.
Or you can try the zip line that will jet you across the Midway in a matter of seconds.
Yes! That's awesome. That's awesome. Like, this is awesome. Zip line across the whole thing.
Amusement games line the main roads of the Midway with games designed to test your skill, or more often than not, see how much money you are willing to pay for an inexpensive stuffed toy.
I like it, yeah. It is to see how much money you'll put in and how frustrated you'll get trying to knock a bottle off of a stand with a baseball or something. And it's funny how everyone is wearing like a cowboy hat. All the employees and staff have cowboy hats on. This would be super fun to bring the family to as well.
Toy. The Midway also offers plenty of dining choices to challenge the most dedicated dieter. A local favorite are the mini donuts at various places throughout the park.
Ooh. Yeah, this didn't even look like Canadian food. Like, this is straight up donuts and, like, popcorn.
Wheaticville is a small replica western town located near the main entrance.
Oh.
With picnic areas, live entertainment, inexpensive hot dogs, beverages, and fresh fruit.
They do an amazing job. Like, this recreation of a western town. Like, my God, they go all out for this.
A great place to rest your feet in the shade of a tree.
Huh. Wagons?
Right next to Wheaticville is the Coca-Cola stage, with free live music and variety shows throughout the day and night.
Nice. The question is there country music? There must be much country music for this to be truly authentic.
The Saddle Dome at the north end of the park hosts big-name concerts for an extra charge. During the day, stop by for free shows on the stairs out front.
Wow.
The event center at the Big 4 building is an adult-only nightclub with live music, food, and games.
The adult-only part? They got the games, the midway, and rides for the kids? Maybe you bring the kids home or let them watch the ponies while you head into the adult-only cowboy nightclub. Okay.
Check the daily event schedule, as some evenings will require an extra cover charge.
Oh, this is just fun.
Near the grandstand, an outdoor adult-only area serves up barbecue, music, and beer throughout the day.
Barbecue, country music, some beer. Yeah, this is good.
A mechanical bull is on site if you want to try your hand at 8 seconds
And a mechanical bull! Perfect. That's perfect. Like, sometimes at country-themed bars in America, at bars sometimes they'll have like a bull, or sometimes even at, like, if you, depending on where you live, like prom, they'll bring in like a bull like this, a bucking bull machine. Like, these are very fun.
Just west of the Saddle Dome is Nashville North. With live shows, western dancing, food, and drink, Nashville North is a place to party into the evening.
Nashville North, straight out of Nashville, Tennessee. Wow.
Stop by during the day for line dancing lessons.
Oh, okay.
Be prepared.
Oh my gosh. Country western fans and a large part of the American population that is very into this kind of thing would very much approve and love this.
For long queues later in the night, but definitely worth the wait if you're looking to get your Stampede on. Calgary is a modern city located at the foot of the Canadian Rockies.
Oh yeah.
With a population of over 1.3 million, Calgary has a vibrant community and diverse economy, with many businesses supporting the oil and gas industry.
That's a good point. Like, on top of all this, don't forget, you're in Calgary if you're attending the Calgary Stampede. So enjoy being in the city and everything it has to offer.
While in the city, be sure to visit the pandas at the Calgary Zoo, the authentic Western Historical Village at Heritage Park,
Wow.
or the Glenbow Museum in downtown Calgary. Just an hour west of the city, Banff and Lake Louise is a must for visitors to Calgary.
I forgot that Banff National Park was near here. That's something I reacted to a while ago, and I still think about how amazing this park is.
With its unmatched beauty and friendly locals, Banff National Park is Canada's most prestigious natural wonder in the Canadian park system.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our video on Banff and Lake Louise to plan your visit.
Wow. That'd be awesome to visit Calgary, enjoy some of the stuff it has to offer, and then also, of course, stop in for a few days on the Calgary Stampede, 10 days long. And it looks like there's so much to do. You'd probably have quite a few things, and it has different entertainment every day, and it's just great. I am so happy to have learned about the Calgary Stampede. It's like the most American-themed video I'll ever have on this channel. I feel like nothing is going to top the Calgary Stampede. Oh, it made me feel right at home. This video was by Imagiscope Travel and Tech, and I liked it. I liked this whole thing. The Calgary Stampede is awesome. It seems super authentic, and they really go hardcore with everything and all the events and the rodeo and the animals and the games, and just seems like a great time. Like, this is such a fun thing that exists in Canada. So I enjoyed learning about this quite a bit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on the Calgary Stampede. Have you ever attended the Calgary Stampede? What do you think about the Calgary Stampede? And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and stuff about Canada I've never learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.